Welcome back to What Are Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-34-85M Tier 6 Soviet Premium Medium. It's on the south spawn of Redshire Encounter and it's under the command of Tank the Lord 666. And the game has started. Well, it's a Tier 6 battle and he's in the Soviet medium that most people seem to have, because if they didn't get it from a marathon that was held some time back, they probably bought one in the gift shop anyway. It's got a 180 alpha off a 85mm gun, decent penetration on just standard rounds, as well as, well, in this case he's just got HE 300 alpha off those, and he hasn't loaded any APCR at all. Okay, this rather fetching skin is an exact copy of a real T-34 that was found in the Tank Encyclopedia, which Skin Downloads did for us. Jazzy perfected a beautiful copy of the exact tank. So it does look rather different to the one you'll find normally if you look at a T-34-85, but, well, this one is special. Okay, we've got a couple of targets that we took around from a T-14. Pull back. Well, the Soviets only made one T-34-85M because they found that the... Oh, he overextended there. Took around from the M10 again. Or rather from the M10 this time. It was the T-14 the last time. But he's got 3 targets to go at. And I think the M10 is probably the easiest. Very low armor. Each shot is going to do damage. He's a one shot. Yep, got him. Going for the Stug. Gun depression's a bit of a problem. But he put one round in there and bounced the rounds that came from the T-14 and the Stug. He's tracked him. Is he a kill shot? Yes, just. And unfortunately he gets a low roll and only 172 damage. Takes him out with the next round though. He's got a good reload speed. It's 4.82 seconds. Kills the T-14, so that's his 3rd kill. And the enemy's capping in the cap. Well, this is an encounter game, so it takes twice as long to cap out as normal. I could hear the Arty rounds hitting. There's 2 Artys in this game. And the enemy's got an M37 and a Panzer Selbstfahrerfette 4B, otherwise known as Heuschreck. Is that correct? Heuschreck? Grasshopper? Okay, well, we've got an M3 Lee ahead of us, and that tank will not react very well with an 85mm round. Goes straight through the armour. Just see the rear of him is... Oh, he was... he was taken out with one shot because he was actually... AFK from the spawn. We're going to use this rise here because this will allow us to get shots on this. One shot kills the Arty. The M37 didn't really have a chance. Oh, he's going to get a Pascucci straight away. Oh, the first round didn't work and he took a round from a 105mm light field howitzer, but he finishes him off with the next shot and gets into the dip, and that happens to be a Top Gun. Okay, what's going on to his left? Well, he's got a Cromwell and a Crusader, but there's only 5 left on the enemy team. They've got 2 light tanks, 3 mediums. So we know it's the mediums that are actually at the cap, and it looks like the light tanks are in the castle. So 6 kills already, possible to get a Radley's. Possible, actually, to get a Pools medal for that matter. Okay, there's nobody in the wood, or copse, because it's a small wood. I think he's going to come up directly behind the castle and try and shoot the enemy that are inside. Okay, for a second I thought he just tried to look and see if he's got a shot. They're behind the castle walls, so you can't really get shots at this page. It's T-34-85 in there, that's the standard one, and they made 35,000 of those. They only made one M version, and they found that the suspension was faulty, so they didn't progress it any further. But it's funny that this is the one that most people tend to get because it's a premium, whereas the standard T-34-85, I think just people get when it's progressing because it's a standard tank, and the game is over. Oh, we only got a Top Gun. just didn't get the chance to get any more kills. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's a second class tanker for Tank the Lord 666. He managed to get a Bruiser medal, a Duelist and a Fire for Effect out of the minor medals. Out of the epic ones, he did pick up a nice load. He got the Pascuccis for killing both of the enemy Artys. He got the High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. It might have been a Radley's if he'd had the chance to get over to the castle unsighted, unspotted. But he didn't take the direct route because it was obviously the most risky. And of course, he didn't know if there was an enemy up in the wood to his left. And if he had actually, or to his right rather, I should say, if he had actually made the dash straight to the castle, he might have got shot in the side as he was crossing the ground. So it was a smart move in the end. And let's have a look at team score. There you go. Top of the table, 1,443 hit points of damage in that one. Next highest score was the M10 RBFM on his own team, 1,138, and then the AMX 12 ton with 1,130. So not much between those two. When it came to kills though, he did get the highest amount. He got 6, and then there was 3 players who managed to get 2 kills, on 1/3 of the number that he managed. And when it came to base XP, again he's got the highest amount, 962 base. 694 goes to the Skoda T-24 and 606 goes to the AMX 12 ton. He fired 14 rounds, got 12 direct hits and 10 penetration. He used standard ammo, remember. 1,443 hit points of damage, all at close range. Received 9 hits from the enemy. 2 were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations, and 3 hits by way of splash damage. And of course, those came from the Arty at fairly close range. And I think there was 1 shot at fairly long range after he actually killed some of the others whilst he was shooting the Stug and the other defenders. Yes, the rounds on the armor on the T-34-85 is actually quite good, but it's angled the same way that the T-34-76 is angled, but it's just better. It is better laid out, better strength on the armor. It does deflect rounds quite nicely. And he spotted 5 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 6 of the enemy, did 283 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 29,700 credits, got 50,000 credits from the Veni Vidi Vici, and for some reason he didn't get any costs on repair, ammunition or consumables. So probably because he didn't actually repair or resupply. So he actually ended up with a profit of 94,550 for the game. He picked up 962 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 217 for personal reserve bonus, 4,500 from personal missions payout, and 433 from this being a premium vehicle. So he took away 8,035 altogether. Very nice indeed. So, quite a quick round for the T-34-85. It shows how powerful it is when it is up against lower tier opponents. And of course, most of the opponents he was facing were lower tier. And this tank is able to monster them, really. It is a very, very good medium. But if it was up against equal tier or higher tier opponents, it tends to... well, it has more difficulty, but it's still a very good medium tank, and it's one of those go-to tanks if you want to learn how to play medium tanks very well, because it is so forgiving. It's got good speed, good punch, and a reasonably good penetration from the damage roll. So yeah, it's definitely a tank to have. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel if you can, and hit that notification button so you don't miss our replays. We do put out at least 4 videos a day if we can, and so you're going to find plenty of selection because there's normally Arty replays or heavy tank replays, there's super unicum replays, and there's people who are having a very good day. Thanks for watching.